Welcome to my channel. I'm Ava. I love all things beauty. Today I'm trying the first black owned clean beauty brand at Sephora. Spoiler alert, I'm so impressed. This is like natural glowy makeup. You're gonna see me try everything and hear my specific thoughts about everything in the line. I was super hyped to try this and it didn't disappoint. Stay tuned for the review. I'm gonna have nothing on my face in just a minute here, but make sure you give this video a thumbs up, like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below what your thoughts are, and here we go to a bare face in 5, 4, 3, 2, boom. So I've prepped my face, washed, moisturized, primed. I did not end up purchasing the primer from LYS because the videos that I saw, the very first videos that I saw, I did not find anyone who successfully used the primer along with the foundation. After I made my purchase, and you know, the order was already on the way, I saw a couple more videos and there were some people who did use the primer. It's the classic take a review or first impression with a grain of salt, and just keeping in mind that everything works differently for different people. But so I don't have the primer. Now I'm a little more intrigued. The reason the people, I don't know if it's because the people who I watched at first didn't give enough time for the product to dry down, but they put on the primer and then went in with the foundation and it would stick and like pull up and things would start to peel. One in particular review was from Andrea Renee. She actually tried it like 3 different times before she just skipped the primer, and then she was able to use everything else successfully and loved everything else besides the primer. So that was like my main reason for not ordering the primer. Then I saw Britt Clark use the primer on her live, and then I think she actually used something else on top of the primer and then went in with the foundation. I'm not 100% sure, but whatever she did worked. And in my comment on her video, I told her that she was the first person I saw who was able to use it successfully. Another person chimed in and said, same here. But Britt's response was that you have to give it enough time to dry down, so that might be it. Another thing about the primer is that the owner of LYS, or the founder, was in Britt's live, and she said a good thing with the primer too that you can do is just use it and then put your moisturizer on at night and go to sleep, and it's just really good skincare. So I might get it just for that. But anyhow, all that to say, the first LYS product I'm going to start with today is the lip oil, and this is actually the first thing I used when I got my box. I haven't used anything else yet because I wanted to do first impressions on camera, but I love a lip oil, and my lips have been really dry lately, so I ripped this sucker open and started using it as soon as I got it. And okay, some people don't like applying from the tube straight to their lips. I don't mind that. This is a really slippery, thick, I wouldn't say it's like any lip oil that I've used before. It feels more like a gloss to me. I think it lasts a really long time, so I like that. It feels very hydrating. It's somewhat thicker but not sticky. It does have, and I don't know how to explain that because it's like, it has grip but it doesn't feel sticky. It's not really like, it almost feels like a Fenty gloss, like the gloss bombs. It almost feels like that. If I have to say, if I have to compare it to anything else that I personally have, that's what I would say. So I really like it. The triangular packaging you're gonna see all across LYS products, and it stands for change. There's cute little sayings on each of their products, like this is the Speak Love Glossy Lip Treatment Oil. It's vegan, cruelty-free, gluten-free. It has sunflower, carrot, sweet almond, and macadamia nut oil. Treat your lips to extra TLC with this cushiony lip treatment packed with natural oils and soothing hydrators that leave behind a non-stick, glossy finish that's simply irresistible. Okay, I can definitely see why they used the term cushiony. It does feel like, it does feel cushiony. Okay, so now let's go into the primer. Here's the box. It has little cutouts. So these are actual cutouts so you can see through. This is the Triple Fix Serum Foundation. And again with the triangular packaging. So this is Sephora's first Black-owned clean beauty brand. The founder worked for years for Pure. I have the shade MG5. Pure has tons of shades, and this line also has many shades. From what I saw, Tisha, the founder of LYS, which stands for Love Yourself Beauty, LYS Beauty, she was instrumental in getting all of the different shades for the Pure line and then translated that into her own line. So I'm really excited to try this out. I did swatch it on my hand. It really blends in really nicely. You can't even really see it. So hopefully it's gonna be a good color for me. So I don't know if I mentioned it already, but I did use a primer. I just used the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better Oil-Free Makeup Gripping Base and Pore Refiner and Hydrate. So I'm just gonna do a couple pumps on my hand, and then I'm gonna use my BK Beauty 101 brush. I would say my eyelids are always and have always been darker than my face, but my face is lighter than the rest of my body. I have some redness, but I do have yellow undertones. So the shade that I got was the MG5. I believe they called it a light medium with golden undertones. The foundation was not particularly formulated for oily skin, and I would say I have combination skin, but I did get the pressed powder so that I can set the foundation. So you can see like the foundation color actually kind of matches my under eye, or not under eye, kind of matches my eyelids. It does have a very natural finish, which I'm liking. So with my oily skin, you know, lately I've been using a couple of different foundations. I've been using the Uoma Soft Matte Foundation, and I'm trying to decide if I like a matte finish. I feel like with my natural oils, it kind of doesn't come out too matte looking on me. So I do like that. I think this is blending out really nicely. It doesn't look cakey. Let's see. I'm gonna try to get closer so you can see. So here's the side with the foundation, and here's the side without. I hope it's coming up on camera, but in person, it's looking really nice. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. And this, one of the things I love about this line is that it's so affordable, and that says a lot for a foundation that is at Sephora, I think. And that's one of the things that the founder really wanted. She wanted clean, affordable, accessible beauty that would work for all skin types. So I just love that. I think it is looking very nice. I don't normally put foundation on my eyelids, but I think I'm just gonna do a light little dusting of what's ever left on there. This is how it's looking so far. I really love it. I pretty much mention in all my videos, I have really large pores, stretched acne scars, some fine lines, but I feel like it's not accentuating any of those things. So I'm really liking it so far. We don't have concealer with this line, so I'm going to use my Pat McGrath concealer. And then I'm gonna go in with my powder. So I'm using my Pat McGrath Labs in light medium 8. So if you've watched some of my other videos, I talked about not really feeling comfortable with cream blushes. And the more I try them out, the better I feel. I think I was just scared and didn't know how to apply them. And just I was being too timid. And after playing around with it more and testing out different application methods, I definitely feel like I've gotten more comfortable. So I'm excited to try the blush that I got from LYS. I only got one. kind of wish I got more. We're gonna just work with what we got, and if I end up loving the formula, then I might get another shade. We will see. They also have bronzer. So we are going to try first the powder. I got the translucent and the banana. I feel like the banana is probably going to be too yellow, but I did want to try it. I'm going to try the translucent first under my eye. So I'm just going to buff out any possible lines from the concealer. I think we're still looking good. Okay, so I got Brilliance, which is the banana, and Resilience, which is the translucent. Let me see. Confidence without compromise. Cute little saying. Again with the triangular packaging. I have not opened these. Beautiful. Oops, I hear my baby awake. Beautiful packaging. It has a mirror and a nice, I have big hands. I have big hands. Hi baby, you just wake up? Good morning. You got bad head. You got bad head. So here's the translucent, and I'll hold it up next to the banana so you can see, like, yes, the banana is so yellow. I'm not gonna swatch it with my fingers because that's always gonna be my baby's hair stuck to my lip. I'm not gonna swatch it with my fingers because that's always gonna be darker. Than applying it with a brush. But let's see what brush do I want to try to use? I'm gonna try, this is a powder setting brush, Pro Tool from Glossy. Oops, I did get just a little. I do like how it's kind of blurring. Holding my baby while putting the powder is not the easiest. Powder is very fine. I like it. I like it a lot. I do want to see, so I got the two different powders because I wanted to see, okay, if I use the translucent over the concealer where I, you know, try to brighten. Are you trying to get down? I'm trying to lay down. I'm trying to hold him sitting up and he's trying to lay down. Okay, I'm scared because I don't want to look yellow. Mel Thompson used the banana powder. She ordered it on accident and she ended up looking yellow. I do have yellow undertones, but I also have light skin. Okay, it's looking good. I think I'm going to get a bigger powder brush so I can kind of go more all over. So I'm going to use the BK Beauty 102 for some banana action. And hopefully it's going to look okay. What do you guys think? I think it's looking good. Of course, I'm doing like, I think pretty light. I really like it. I like it a lot. Okay. I love how the compacts feel. It's like they're light, but they don't feel cheap. The magnetic closure is really cool. The mirror is decent. I mean, it's small, but it's decent. So I like that a lot. So there's the powder. So now let's go in with the bronzer. So far I'm loving the shades and the finish. I think everything is looking really nice. I think it's looking nice on camera and in person. Sometimes things look okay on camera and they don't look the best in person, or vice versa, but I think hopefully it's picking up on camera. So as far as the bronzer, I got No Limits Harmony Medium. So I think they did have a light. What am I gonna use for my bronzer? What am I gonna use for my bronzer? Maybe I'll use the BK Beauty 103 for my bronzer. Usually, like here, I like to use more of an angled brush, but I'm gonna try this one because I'm gonna light this for my forehead, and then I'll pinch it for the cheeks and the nose. Let's see. I'm gonna first, hopefully it's not gonna be too red for me, so let's see. Oh, it's very pigmented, so you can see right off the bat how pigmented it is. Oh, but I like it. It's like pigmented, but again, very natural. Okay. Now I'm gonna go in here. Sometimes I go a little higher to try to give my... Okay, put the baby down, got him distracted for just a minute, but we gotta work fast, people. We gotta work fast. I see why people have been loving this and like getting excited as they put it on. Like, it is nice. What does this bronzer say? It says for instant warmth. Yes, instant. It was instant. Yeah, it's like as soon, they were not lying with these descriptions. As soon as you put it on, like, yeah, you could just see it's like a nice, healthy, blended glow. Gently buff product into the hollows of the cheek, temples of the forehead, and jawline using a brush. Build as needed. Now, I don't usually do the jawline thing just because I get a lot of breakouts and I just never do it. But with this, I might. So here's with and here's without. I have it on here, but not here. You want to see the difference? Sometimes I try to go with like the lifted, but today I'm kind of doing more all over. Okay, this is really nice. Okay, let me try this side. Oh yeah, you can see. The instant warmth it adds. Okay. I'm still gonna use this big brush, but I'm gonna pinch it like that for my nose slash inner. Could go in with a smaller brush for more precision if I felt like it, but I think today I'm just gonna go with that natural LYS beauty look. I think I'm gonna apply just a little more of the translucent under my eyes. This is getting me excited. It's so beautiful. Okay, so from LYS, we need a concealer, we need some mascara, and we need, I don't even know, do we need highlighters? I feel like this is like such a natural, pretty makeup line that maybe we don't even need highlighters, or do we always need highlighters? You tell me. Okay, so we've applied the bronzer, the powders, the foundation, the lip oil. We're gonna go ahead and go in with the blush. Beautiful. So the difference, okay. So for the powders and the bronzer, these are like all the same packaging as far as the finish. I would love it if the bronzer had a different finish than the pressed powders, just like the blush is more matte. So you could see the difference in the finish here. So because they're like all the same size and same shape, the finish tells you that this is the blush. It would be nice if we had a differentiation between the powder and the bronzer, but that's just me being who am I. I love this finish. It looks so good. Okay, let's go in with the blush. Okay, I got the color Higher Standard Satin Matte Cream Blush in the color Confident, or shade, I guess you could say. I'm gonna use the BK Beauty 106, and I'm gonna get a good tap. I'm gonna tap my hand Oh yeah, that's very pigmented too. Let's see. Should I stamp or should I buff so I don't take away my under? I don't know. I'm gonna start by stamping. See, very pigmented. Hopefully I didn't put too much. That's, whoa, I put too much. I put way too much. But that's okay. I'm going to work with it. See? I might have to what did I do? Okay, so I'm just gonna have to diffuse it a little bit. And I'm gonna bring it up a little bit higher than I normally would. Okay, so I'm gonna close this because I'm not gonna pick up any more product, but I am just gonna try and work it in. This is definitely more blush than I'm ever used to wearing.
Mommy?
Yes, baby?
Can I do my test now?
It's not your time, but you will soon in a couple hours.
Oh, later?
Yep. Okay, let's see. I'm going to get a brush with nothing on it and just try to pick some of this up because I put a lot. Obviously this side is like perfect how I would love it. This side is just a little dark, but I feel like this brush is picking it up. So oh we're getting better. See, I think that's good. Wow, now it's looking good. Ooh, I got scared for a second, but I like it. I'm gonna put a little mascara on. Let's see, should I put a little more of the translucent powder? I think I should. I'm gonna put a little more of the translucent powder. Which powder brush should I use? Yeah, I just used this one. Just to kind of set as a blush. Do I need any more bronzer? Maybe I should do just a little bronzer in my eyebrows. I mean eyebrows. Maybe I should do a little bronzer in my eyelids. Maybe I will do that. Let's get the bronzer back out. And I'm going to use my Studio Gear number 34, which I just found out. Okay, this has been my favorite brush for quite some time, and I never knew why. I was always like, this is the softest brush. I finally looked it up the other day. By golly, it's goat hair. No wonder. Okay, so all this time I've been using this brush and I had no clue it was goat hair, and that's why it was so soft and works so well. and I just love it. Okay, yes, we do need a highlighter. I would love to just finish this off with some kind of pop of highlighter, but I don't have anything. I feel like I lost a little bit of that bronzy.
Mommy,
Yes.
you can just use your phone and call the taxi driver, and you can go to New with me.
Boy. Okay, thank you. Okay, so I just wanted to deepen up that bottom area because I feel like whatever I did with all that blush, I just kind of lost a little bit. Oh my gosh, I'm loving it. LYS, Tisha, you are amazing. Amazing. Okay, this is the final look. I'm loving the finish. I feel like it doesn't accentuate my pores. I feel like it looks beautiful. Like, you can't, I mean, you could, yes, I'm wearing makeup, but it's like you almost can't tell. It's so natural, but it looks so good. Oh my gosh, we're gonna see how it wears. This video is not gonna be a wear test. This is my first impressions, but I will put a pinned comment down below to let you know how it wears. And I'm just loving, it's like, you know, people always say, oh, it's a glow from within. I'm like, yeah, whatever. But I feel like it is making me glowy in a good way. I don't know. I was so hyped to try this and it did not disappoint. Let me know if you've tried it, if you're gonna try it. What are your thoughts? Leave your comments down below. This is definitely, I got a little mascara on my eyelid, so I had to scrape it off, but I love this. This is gonna be hard to top. Like, I love this better than the Uoma, I have to say. And I liked the Uoma a lot, but I like this better. From the foundation to the powders to the bronzer and the blush. Even though at first I was scared, I was able to diffuse it a little bit and I think it looks good. I'm really happy. And I did purchase my items from Sephora. They are available as well on the LYS website. You know, the founder of the brand was in a live that I saw. Britt Clark did a live. Actually, I saw 2 different live videos where the founder joined, and so that was awesome. Kudos to LYS for really connecting with the community. But one of the questions that was asked at the very end, and I don't think we got an answer because she had already gotten off by then, it was really the tail end of Britt Clark's live. Someone asked, is it better to purchase from the brand website or from Sephora? So we didn't get an answer. I personally chose to purchase from Sephora because I wanted to kind of give them kudos for having this brand there. So I don't know which is better. You guys can let me know if you know the answer, but